So this is the digital SAT.
That's right.
Digital SAT math. Okay. Many cases we heard just the expecting score and actual test score, it is quite different. So what you're saying, the calculation fluency.
Yes.
So can you elaborate more about, just what is it?
Sure. So calculation fluency, the way I describe calculation fluency is it's the ability for someone to do routine calculations accurately and effectively. So that means there's no mental friction when doing the calculation. It's second nature to you. So like I'm speaking to you in English, I'm fluent in English. I'm not emphasizing every word that I'm saying. I'm thinking more about reasoning for the broader message that I'm trying to get across. Same thing is true in math. So students, read a question, and the first phase of any question is comprehension and setup. So when they start the calculation process, someone who has a high calculation fluency will effortlessly go through the steps of solving and executing the calculation. Someone with a lower calculation fluency, they both may get to the same end result, but someone without a strong calculation fluency will have a lot of mental friction, which means they're thinking about every single step. And what that does is it takes time away from reasoning. So someone with a high fluency will use that time during calculation to think of the bigger picture and how to solve the question, how to set it up, the next steps. Will translate that time to reasoning of it. So this is one of the biggest things that I tell my students is the best way to develop your SAT score is calculation fluency, and students have the misconception that calculation fluency only makes them better calculators. That is wrong. It has two big side effects. More you improve your calculation fluency, you have more time to reason. So calculation fluency is actually directly tied to better reasoning skills.
Yes.
Second, when you have better reasoning skills throughout a question, you're saving time for each question. So that helps with time management. Because if you are mentally straining on every step, then you haven't planned the next step. It's going to take you longer to plan the next step. So this mental friction is like a hidden thing that students sometimes don't really understand. And calculation fluency affects multiple aspects of SAT math students.
Wow. This is very important tip, okay? Most important tip to make it SAT math a success, right?
That's right.
So when they have to start about calculation fluency training, through SAT or before the SAT?
Especially with the student character currently. Earlier the better always, but I think the magical golden period is middle school.
Oh, really?
Because that's when they're exposed to pre-algebra. And 20% of SAT tests is pre-algebra. And calculation is not only involved in those questions, it's everywhere. Even algebra questions involve calculation fluency. So middle school is when the core pre-algebra curriculum is taught. And that's when students have to really practice to master their calculation habits and not rely on calculators too much. So middle school is the time, not just to develop calculation fluency, but also their reading comprehension skills.
I see.
That is the golden period for students to start their training.